or they would either kill the people. Now, rescue me if I'm wrong. Isn't it illegal to print something in the United States without the Library of Congress? And if these books are coming out with the ISBN number on it, that means that the government got a say-so of what's coming out. Right? And that's what I'm trying to tell you. The thing what you call wolf ticket. You know how it is. Brother be bigger than you, but you can sell a wolf ticket good enough. The brother might back down. Roughly, I might can take him, but I don't know. He might put up a good fight, and I just don't want to get scratched up bad enough. See what I'm saying? That's called a wolf ticket syndrome. You understand what I'm saying? And you know he's selling wolf tickets. Right? Well, what's happened with the government is this here. Since 1990, these particular New World Order books started coming out, and they started actually telling you what they're going to do at the concentration camp. That is because the white man ain't got no more juice. And he's selling a damn wolf ticket to keep you scared. Because he knows once you understand that he can't kill you, it's over. Explain what's going on. Right? What's going down with me. He unleashed some things called a Necronomicon, and I'm going to get into later, on 12/12. Apparently, the guy by the name of Yogananda, who was a spy for the British intelligence, came to America and supposed to told white people that he can make them rise up spiritually when he knew that white people could only go to a certain level anyway. Right? Because he knew that there was a time door that was going to open in 1956. And once this time door opened in 1956, he could get white people on what is called the fourth dimension. Fourth dimension is an invisible realm that's one above the third dimension. You live in the third. Right? But it's still a low dimension. It's just invisible, so it seems like it's higher than what is going on here. So as a result, white people started having psychic spies that spied on everything. It started making you think in actuality that they can be spiritual enough to raise themselves up to God too. See? But they're biological mutants based on the genetic engineering, and they can't go nowhere than where they are right now. You know what I'm saying? Ruling a society that you left over. Now, the key to this is this. They had spies going on. And in 1994,
6 of us went down into that pit. I was vain enough to believe we could defeat Crota, but the Hive caught his soul before we could destroy him, and then there was only death. We failed. You cannot destroy the soul of Crota.
So after a while, these particular crackers did not have no more juice where they couldn't found you. So, since all telephones are bugs, like I said, they don't go and put nothing in your thing no more. Go in your eyes, put nothing in your, like some old Mission Impossible. All phones are bugs. They tapping in your conversation anyway. You should have said something out there. On the phone, I was talking one day, and the man came on the phone and said, you got damn me. You see? That about a week ago. You see? Think about it. They got called wait. 69 and all this. You know the crackers got some stuff. Before you got with you and all them singing about what they gonna AT&T gonna be able to do. Talking about you in the bathroom on the toilet. With the pitch and all that, they had pictures telephones since 1950 something. So you know that all phones are bugs. I couldn't get no phone because I had one of them. You know how you get to that room, they come in and run your phone bill up like $600. I couldn't get no phone. But I ain't had no pictures. I can't hardly pay my rent. Have a link no more to the spiritual world, even though they got sight. I'm gonna get into it. So the sight is what they want to do. They tell white people you can't ask questions on it. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, they could not get accurate information because the brotherhood, what you call the order of Melchizedek, the order of Rahim, whatever, they call it the collective higher council. Those particular people, they was cut off from them in 12. And all of a sudden, I get a doggone phone. I can come out, I get in the mail and that thing. I know I get a phone. Somebody say, you got a phone. and get the phone, plug it in the wall. It was on. Phone number, everything. You know what I'm saying? I get this phone. Next thing I know, they're talking on the phone out here, click, all this stuff. Hey,
Crota,
the
ritual has begun.
If we some of the only link to get knowledge on what's getting ready to go down, and so therefore they had to put the phone in. Now, for every black person in this city, must be doing the right thing. Now, I get on the radio, got some FEMA agents, go to every lecture, man. They took this. I tell you, the FEMA is government. They took some black people that work for the government, took my tape and gave them all to the doggone government. You know what I'm saying? Right. Gave all the stuff to the government and all this stuff here, right? I'm on the radio and all this, right? That's the control. All they got to do is take those out of people, right? Y'all might go around and over it. I sometimes we walk out and I forget to lock the door. We walk the fly over the house every day. They can't kill nobody. Can't kill nobody no more. They selling wolf tickets. When you hooked up with the Godhead, they can't kill nobody. They can only kill people that's on their level. You know what I'm saying? They're selling wolf. The whole thing with all this stuff that they're coming out with the Illuminati and all that particular stuff, is to keep you scared because they don't want you to get to the certain level that they want you to get to. And mainly that's the occult. The first thing they do is that they lock down the doggone church and still people Christ don't want to deal with it. Now, why they're doing that is because they understand that you got spiritual forces, slide those spiritual forces of the planet. Now, do what you're saying. Back on.
Free app or helping make roads safer by making drivers better.
Let's go back beyond traditional religion. Knowledge is gonna go back beyond Egypt. Now, now we're gonna go back. So tells you the first high priest, one of the high priests in late, this was called Greco-Roman era of Egypt of Egypt. He says, and asked them to give the knowledge of Kemet, the knowledge of Egypt. We got 500 pharaohs in the dynastic period, which represents 3,000 years. And 500, we had another 800 dynastic. Roughly added up now 10,000 years of history. He said, well, who used to rule before you all did? He said, that's when a whole bunch of gods used to rule. Now, those particular gods that used to rule used to be you before you shut down and went to your lower level. Now, when I get deeper into the lecture, I'm going to tell you things on what happened. So, religion, or the original one was called the Typhonian. Typhonian goes right off the planet. That's the worship of the Great Mother and her son. This was before you had the male god. You had a mother and her son. Later on, based on a political event, they mother and cut her off. You gave you the son, and you're worshiping the son as the father. But what they don't tell you is that son has a mother. Real deep. Now, we'll go deep into that in a few minutes. The Typhonian tradition stood and declined even before the monumental phase of the earliest civilization. This witnessed the fragments of magical, mythical lore once heard in Africa and Swan East. Christian lingered before the corrupt
Quakers.
Study African
Stop
or
them.
Egyptian history, you go back to the monumental phase. You don't know about that. That is because since 1907, the stuff that was actually you was doing at that particular time, the white boys were locked down in the British Museum and the University of Chicago. Locked that stuff down, and he made sure that you only get to about 3,000 years worth of history. And we know that you go back millions of years. Now, they take the black scholars and they just talk about the age. They just say, well, you first man, but you got Homo erectus, Homo habilis. But they actually got bones of these apes. What you don't know is they had those particular gradual change of the first 8 stages. Now, but they had a black man that was less simultaneous than with that. Other planet. And the original one was a Typhonian religion. It was a system of life, not like what you think. You say Islam is a way of life. That's a religion. And you submit to the will of God. No, this is where you were God. Check. That's totally different than Islam. You know what I'm saying? So this particular system that they're talking about was thousands of years even before the monumental phase. So that means that when we say literally 56 billion years, symbolic number, you have no birthright. That was called your draconian. Now, explain a little bit about this. Let's go into this little bit of this Typhonian religion. The draconian. Now wait. All right?
They're waking his soul.
Of the deep space, which brought the earth the obsidian turf called worshipped by the Typhonians under the symbol of Apep. The dragon cult was full flower to primal African mysteries. And according to the ancient Egyptian time, before the pre-monumental phase. All these dragons. Chinese restaurant, okay? These dragons and stuff on this. Dragons came from ancient Africa and it represents Greek mother. And your book of Revelation, you're going to hear the dragons coming back with 7 heads and 10 horns, right? That's talking about you. But that's the draconian cult. That's the draconian cult. Now, explain something. There's something called the cosmos. Now, in order to do this, so you gotta really think. This is what I'm dealing with. Number one, originally your nature was that of good. Right? Africa, the little humble little poor people come out now. Around the world, you see indigenous people. They live harmonious. They ain't got a book in sight. Right? Then, when you try to philosophize good and put good in a passage of a dogma system or a moral teaching, in actuality, your good becomes evil. Good is supposed to be a thing that is felt inside of here, a spiritual thing, and you want the spiritual. Now, the only thing they want to do is chastise everything in their way. That is because the person is taking the evil nature of themselves, mainly white people, but even black people who are learning and hatred. Now, spiritually, that's the problem with good. That's the problem. That person's spirit ain't right. No matter how much he wants, you can tell when a person's spirit ain't right.
Crota!
You know.
They're waking him!
That's when they even say, yo, you church and half church will fuck their wild. Like, that's the problem. At the time when your civilization started declining, they had to put things in a white boy, but the white boy don't have a doggone dick. You gotta look at a book all the time. Travel around in this part of that the white man get out of it. I don't think I brought the
Wait, that's you have the beta, Baka?
The Serious Mystery. Chapter 7, The Rising of the Serpent. Hey, Robert Temple on The Serious Mystery. The Rising of the Serpent. Now we're going to explain just where we are as a... Now, Rising of the Serpent. I'm going to tell you its own science that Saturn, which is planet Saturn, is the African race.
You have the beta, how you like it?
Africans cannot change their condition unless the winding spirit of Saturn and Jupiter are polarized. And once the winding spirit of Saturn and Jupiter is polarized, it will bring a new Africans are the black people on Earth. World. Ultimately, you gotta jump on everybody because you're so ancient. But really, you're dealing with you a cosmic thing. Therefore, to deal with things on a mundane level is the reason why you can't ever get out of nothing.
You need both, man.
Time they did it was 1934. Did it again this April. As a result, it polarized Saturn and Jupiter, and it brings on what is called the Ithiya period, the Ithi period, or the Amenta period, or the Amenta period. In the Amenta period, it's called the fifth book of Revelation. It simply means Revelation. But it gives the actual British period, 23rd of 1994. Time and the USA Today said what they said. Our planet now becoming a four solar system, now becoming what we call a big black hole. Now, as a result, you enter that black hole in September. As you notice, September is the time we have something called Interplanetary holiday. Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael is mainly the book of Revelations is actually the Archangel Michael's book. So when they're saying the Christ, they're talking about the Archangel Michael. You see, because the actual book of Revelation predates the Bible by a couple of million years. Got it from the mystery cult out of Persia. God Sicily, form of the original God Heru. Now, on this, now this particular birthday was set aside in September celebration of the Archangel Michael. At that particular time, it actually happened just around September last year because if you notice, that's when a whole lot of planes started falling out the sky. There. All this stuff started falling out the sky. And after almost 12 of 1994, 12 started having a solar breach. it's coming down with a lot of things. Already gone through it. I do have it. Notice it's all shut down. That's the time it's when the crackers put my phone on in my house. Now, all the secret cycle of the UFO now. UFO now by Alan A. The head of the OCO Society here in Atlanta, Georgia. We'll read something. When I get deeper into what I'm talking about, you'll understand. In the autobiography of Malcolm X, how his sister, Ivy, that's from Men in Black. Ivy was in black. Black, what black means? Black. They would see UFO. Have a UFO. The reason why you don't know about UFOs is because after the first crash in 1947, the FBI reported to the CIA and I'm on your note. What's your fault? I saw a UFO. Hold on one minute.
The crystal. Destroy it.
Son won't go to college. Son won't go to college. Son won't go to high school. Get everybody your map. Now I'm going to ask you again, what did you saw? What did you see? Oh, I didn't see nothing. So up to 1985, was visiting people. They had a cramp down on them. You know what I'm saying? Now, MIT visited Malcolm X in prison. And that paraphrase was not the MIT. Malcolm didn't send his black people to visit Malcolm X in prison. Because Malcolm X, all the last Muhammad they had taken from him out of his reach. 1940, I think, 2040. X was well into the Nation of Islam, and in 1950, before he got out, MIT came in so what he knew about all of like Muhammad. What got out of that? Malcolm X is the most popular. This is what's documented in history. Now, if the guy is also saying that another person, Malcolm X is saying that supposedly honorable Malcolm Garrard Muhammad came to him and give his book. Like, what's the name? Honorable Muhammad was actually Muhammad. He had on a dark suit, as I remember. I can see him as plainly as I can look at you right now. Like he wasn't like, you know, he had it in consequence, and he had dark all his hair. I ain't saying it is interesting that the brave film that celebrated Malcolm X chose the figure of the Nation of Islam idolized Muhammad.
You have given me the gift of vengeance. I thank you. And even if they don't yet know it,
and
the
also
city
had some
thanks
high
you.
degree in masonry, and certainly knew some knowledge of occult belief. Malcolm X described in more cards, Malcolm X description is in more cards with Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Alistair Crawley's depiction of the intelligence called AWAT instead of Honorable Elijah Muhammad. AWAT is a particular person that appeared to me in the Sphinx Metaphysical Bookstore on October 16th of 1993, and has been presiding with me and other brothers and sisters since. Now, even though this particular person is saying it was AWAS, in actuality it was Master Farad Muhammad, but this particular book is going to get into a whole lot of breakdown of something when I'm going to introduce to you called the Book of Law. And in here it's going to deal with a whole lot of UFO ciphers that's actually going on. Now, go and read your Bible in the book of Ecclesiastes, you're going to see that Jesus is not coming back as no crucified Jesus. He's coming back as what? With the sword in his hand, and he's going to draw blood. Well, that particular Jesus, the one that you know of, is not coming back because he was not the original one. The real one is the Godhead root, who predates the Jesus Christ to what you know, 10,000 years in the written word and another 600,000 years in the spoken word. And that's the one that's supposed to be coming back. Now, I'm going to show you a picture of him in a few minutes when we get into this particular thing, because I don't think a lot of people got this when I introduced this thing last week. It's very serious, and I'm going to explain some things to you later on. But anyway, Godhead root in this particular book, if you want to find out more of the book of Revelation also, you're going to get this particular book, and you're going to read, I can find it. You're going to read the chapter called, here it is, From Fetish to God in Ancient Egypt. I'm going to read a chapter in here called The Legend of Heru, Winged Disc of Edfu. From Fetish to God in Ancient Egypt by E. Wallace Budd. The particular part you're going to read is called The Legend of Heru, Winged Disc of Edfu. It talks about Heru or Horus.
What I did is I took everything I
coming back and killing white people, virtually what it says. It talks about the evil race, and they cut off their heads. Go see the movie Highlanders, where they cut off the heads and stuff. They're getting this from this papyrus. Now they're saying they're going to cut off the heads of these particular white people. This evil race. In the actual next papyrus right after that is going to be one called the Destruction of Civilization, which they talk about the goddess Sekhmet coming back and killing this evil race. But it's interesting because I have the actual monuments of Egypt by Napoleon's artist that drew all of the actual pictures in the actual temples and reconstructed them. And in the temple of Edfu, when you see the actual pictures, we got a bunch of pictures with a bunch of white people with their heads cut off.
Until next time.
In the papyrus, the actual miserable Asiatics with their heads cut off. There was a lot of Asia with that particular part called Caucasus, which means dead. Caucasus Mountain, which means dead mountain. Caucasian means dead Asian. So they have them in, and you're going to read in here where they're cutting off the head, and they say they try to run, but they can't get away. And they got the armies with them cutting off the head. Compared it with the book of Revelation, they say, I behold a man
I have
on a
waited
white
so
horse,
long for this day.
and he had on white linen.
Crota's
That's the
soul
God
is
Heru,
broken,
or the God
his
Ra
reign
Heru
cut
Huru.
short.
His Christian name is the Archangel Michael. Says, I behold him, he's got an army with
Only
him.
Omnigul
Shoot an
remains.
army.
Crota's vile will
Not all
and
white.
last remnant
His
of his
name is
inner
King of
circle.
Kings and Lord of
Hunt
Lords.
her down.
And they say he's
Stay
coming back,
wary.
and he's coming back with the sword. The same passage in an early one. You're going to find it
The
in this
Taken
particular
still
book.
dance in the dark.
Which is the Heru, the winged disc of Edfu. Now,
There
you want to do it when you want to do the break thing. Because we got a long way to go. We do the break thing? Yeah, we're going to do the break thing, and when we come back, we're going to roll some more. Check. You got through the hard copy. What's that?
For Ms. Levante.
Canceling bounty 3267. Target has left contact.
Two hours to the wall.
Take a break.
2 hours back.
The ones that want to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to get really into some juice. I'm gonna give out all the books. I'm gonna give out all the books throughout the lecture. Huh? Yeah, the name and all that stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna give out all the books. What's up? Hey, what's up? What's happening? I saved all this stuff for the second phase, and I hope for the ones that's all spooked out and all scared, you might well leave right now, because this second part is for the brothers and sisters that's beyond that old spookism thing that there's some devil and all that stuff. Literally, what you call witchcraft, Odon, Yoruba, Santeria, Enochian magic, Necronomicon magic, all of that stuff is the ancient science that you use to practice to manipulate the forces of the universe. Witchcraft is when the white people in Europe started studying the mysteries of Isis, and white women started tapping into mysteries of Isis, and they started getting burned at the stake in medieval Europe. The word witch comes from the word bitch, and the word bitch is the V comes from the word bitch, and the word bitch comes from the word dog star, which is the dog days, which rises every July 23rd is the hero horizon of the Nile. Now this year when it rises, there's going to be a stargate that's going to open up, and that's why the white boy got to lock you down in June. I still say these things. We going to get into this whole thing, but it ain't got nothing to do. It has nothing to do with nothing evil. You know what I'm saying? Power is power, and based on your nature, how you utilize it. If I can take a car is a car. If I drive the car to get me from point A to point B, then it's a transportation. But if I use the car to run over people, then it's a weapon. Understand what I'm saying? So now the same thing when it comes to power, it has something to do with your nature. We started using the power against each other when we started, when in actuality, when we actually started, came out of slavery and started hating each other. Based on the white man turning our minds and our brains in opposition to the body. Best way to kill a people is to kill the minds of the children. And what basically, as a man and woman thinking, so is he and she. So this is just like a computer chip. So the white man said, what's the best way to get back at him? He takes his mind, which is the hater of black people and the hater of humanity itself, and put in your mind, and your brain becomes opposition to the body. So you got the cracker microchip in your head. You understand what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, because you seeing the world through the cracker eyes now based on a deprogramming, this is why your black features are ugly and the standard white people features are pretty. Check. That's why I must say again that based on the actual terms that the sisters are putting in their head, and not saying that we looking down on you because we understand a part of a indoctrination. But that particular term, that stuff settles on your brain. You didn't know that your bone had pores to it. Your scalp has pores. You say that the hair is the life force of the complete body. Your hair is your life force. That's you see Samson. What's their hair thing? Harry, the star system Sirius, the Arabic name is hair. Harry. You get the word Heru, which means Christ. This is the crown chakra, the Christ chakra. Your hair. The double helical structure hair that defies gravity, which is in the same chaotic spiral of the universe. When you put the actual stuff in your head, it seeps in on your brain. So that's why when they done autopsies on black women, they found this green stuff on their scalp. You know what I'm saying? That stuff causes breast cancer. It causes lupus. It causes eczema, rashes. Glaucoma with the eyesight. It also lowers the immune system. So therefore, when the black woman goes to the actual free clinics based on Medicare, the white people give them AIDS, and that's why the black woman is the #1 recipient of AIDS now, based on the pap smear and based on opening your leg to the cracker. One of the things is your immune system is so high and so superior until if it was healthy, you would not get it at all. Because of your crown chakra being shut down, your immune system is low and your vibration is low. So these are things that actually happen to you as far as infertility and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Mood swings, all types of hormonal imbalance because of the actual stuff that's in your hair. Now, if you go downtown and tell the cracker you want to open up a candy store, the cracker won't give you no loan. But if you tell him you want to open up a church or you want to open up a doggone hairstylist, he will give you a loan, and that's why the doggone the beauticians are on every corner. Now, this is not to doggone look down because we understand that the reason why the sister got stuff in her head is based on we live in a patriarchal society where the sister is only dictating what the males like. You know what I'm saying? So when you see the sister head that way, it's only based on what the males like. The males wanted that. The males loved the white woman's paradigm as the dark type of standard of beauty. And so therefore the sister had to compete with the white woman by looking more like her. So based on the male, the patriarchy patriarchal society. A patriarchal society, the male sets the standard of what is supposed to be presented in competition based on the woman. So it's like the woman is the double victim. You know what I'm saying? A woman it is 3 times much hair. You know what I'm saying? So this particular stuff, you must get this out of your hair if you're gonna rise, because your crown chakra is sacred.
Omnigul is the last of Crota's generals. She is the architect of her master's awakening. As long as she lives, the threat of Crota's return will haunt this world. Track her down and exterminate every hive that stands in your way.
Now, which is the good hair? The other hair is fur. White people have fur. They also have a grease. The animals have a fur, and they have a grease in the wintertime and also in the summertime. The animal's fur to keep the fur with a slick coat so it won't have, so the water can run off it, and so it can also be
A new hive army is spawning under the Skywatch. This is Omnigul's doing. Find her.
That's fur. This is hair. This is hair. The only thing that has this is the lamb. And what is Jesus? The lamb. You know what I'm saying? The lamb. So this is the real deal stuff. The spiral double helix structure of DNA that comes from melanin. You know what I'm saying? Hair. You see, the white have the hair rule block. You see them dudes walk around with the harness block now. They imitate you. See? So you must get your chemical out of your hair because it is.
Look, we all know we should save and invest.
Killing the black woman. Check. So now, we're going to try to eliminate all inferiority.
Omnigul is wicked
I want
and
to pass around
desperate.
some things right quick.
Keep your light safe.
Bad examples because I passed out all. I passed out all the rest of them last week. I want to go back into this particular science. You have to understand. I'll pass that around and I'll pass around. Oh, pass these around. When I pass this around, take a good look at the picture. There's a lot of people in the room. Don't start. I do it. I pass the book around and you let me know where I go, New York or wherever. Somebody call back something.
The hive hunger for your light.
So I start right here. What's going on? This is the time. Look at home. I thought the sun. Now, let me get a. Hold on 1 minute. Let me get a. I have something else. After that poke around, you're gonna see it if you're gonna see a person. Now, I'm gonna read you a verse. Now, a black man and he's paying homage to the God Christ. The priest that lived in the 2690s. Agam the Khonsu was in actuality God in earth. This dynasty started fighting against each other. You had the priest God in the it's like the Baptists in the Netherlands talking about the same religion. Who started warring against each other because late in our history and African history, the Bible told race started going down, and after a while, we started calling our one true religion, but what we want to do is we want to establish the old Typhonian or Draconian religion. Draconian religion. Therefore, we can unify this thing. Oh, unsuccessful at this point. How to return and establish it again. Now, James, I want to read something. On this particular picture, on this place, Africa in 1904. And Alistair Crowley, who was an occultist from England, when he got it translated, it read, Osiris.
Push forward, Guardian.
Osiris is one of the forms of the first black god, god of the perfect black. Osiris or Osiris. It says Osiris. Into all the people. Put up of the doors of and Karnak. Knock off the Khonsu, the man that I'm showing you, justified. There's Osiris we submit to open up the doors of Karnak, the doors of Nut. Knock off the Khonsu, justified. Knock off the Khonsu is the person that has owned that particular one, an actual person that lived in the 25th dynasty in Egypt.
The Hive have stirred the scavengers. Omnicle's clever, using the fallen against you.
Prophet Akaf the Khonsu. Is the life of what you know of it. Rises back up and shows herself and has his son, and original Christ. Now, so we know that you have the Jesus for 2,000 years. Let's say about 1,000 years later, same priesthood. Of the Pandera would get their water panther skin, or black and gold and little dots on it. Have on it. The whole bar, I've just been trying to learn about the last couple of years. The resurrection of Jesus Christ is the resurrection of Heru. Osiris rises up